Evertune naturally comes about when we ask one simple question. Once we tune and intonate our guitar, can our guitar hold this tuning and intonation from our first note to our last under all conditions? After 5 years of focus, we have developed the Evertune bridge and invented the first all-mechanical bridge system to hold strings in tune indefinitely. It does this by using a spring, a lever, and some mathematics, which together create constant tension on every string. This constant tension precisely holds any tuning on any guitar. Once we tune it, it simply always stays in tune. The Evertune itself consists of the highest quality materials, using high-quality steel string saddles for optimal tonal properties and lightweight aluminum for a comfortable and elegant faceplate. Since the Evertune uses springs to keep the string's tension constant, we developed a special spring buffer and damper system that keeps the resonant energy from bleeding into the springs so that the Evertune provides attack, sustain, and an overall loud and clear tone. We were very careful to design the Evertune bridge in a way that feels completely identical and even better than the way regular guitar bridges play and feel, while at the same time eliminating the need to constantly have to retune the guitar strings. We've gone to great lengths to ensure that the guitar stays in its pure, natural state. Evertune increases the reliability and comfort of our guitar. Let's have a look at how it performs. As we can see, what makes Evertune an advancement in bridge design is that once we set the guitar up to perfection, Evertune holds this setup for days, even weeks. It can hold the tuning perfect through temperature changes, accidental bumps of the tuning pegs, and guitar playing techniques like heavy string bending that normally detune guitars. Even bending is easily set up and done on the Evertune and feels great to do. If one string breaks, the other 5 stay perfectly in tune. The Evertune bridge makes sure all of our chord voicings are perfectly intonated and remain perfectly set up from the first to the last note, while being maintenance-free for years, even decades. At Evertune, we are scientists and we are guitar players. Our vision is to have a guitar that we set up like any guitar, and the bridge simply holds that setup from the first to the last note. That is Evertune. The player sets it up, and Evertune holds that setup under all conditions.
Being a professional musician, it's just as important having the right gear when you come to a session or playing live as it is to play well. And Evertune has changed both the recording world for me and the live world for me. When I'm in a session, everything I do is sort of cut in half time-wise. And time is money in the studio. A 5-hour session becomes a 2-hour, 2.5-hour session. And playing live, I usually depend on 2 or 3 or 4 guitars, but now I have one. And I don't even have a tuner on stage. I just plug it in, I play a whole 2-hour show. I put it in the gig bag, we fly to the next show. It's still perfectly in tune. I go up and I play again. And usually after something like that, I go straight into a studio, just keep recording, and I'm fine. Intonation is just brilliant with it. I can play chords anywhere. Everything just fits. And I'm at the point where I don't even remember what it's like to tune anymore. And every time I'm forced to play another guitar for something, I hate it. I can never go back again. So it's completely changed the future of the instrument. Not only guitars, but basses, and I think all future string instruments will forever be changed by Evertune.
The Evertune currently comes factory installed in VGS guitars and can also be installed into most guitars by one of our verified Evertune installers. For customers that prefer using their own familiar techs and luthiers, we offer helpful templates, instructions, and drawings for installation on our site, so that any qualified guitar tech and luthier in any area can easily install an Evertune bridge. Please check out our website and other videos for an overview of our available models and colors, and for an in-depth walkthrough on the setup of an Evertune bridge. And for those of us who still have questions about Evertune, please visit the FAQ in the overview section of our website and contact us directly via email. We are doing our best to respond to everyone. Our intelligently designed and passively spring-operated Evertune bridge is a great innovation that raises the guitar's functionality as a high-precision instrument. We look forward to extending the list of guitar manufacturers who factory install the Evertune bridge in their production series guitars. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.
Hey guys, I just received this guitar from VGS. It's a Tommy Denander signature guitar, and other than being an awesome guitar, it has 2 really cool features. One is the Evertune bridge, and the other is the TRUE Temperament fretboard. And I'm going to just show you a little bit about the fretboard and the bridge. The TRUE Temperament fretboard is, as you can see, has kind of crooked frets going on here, and that's to give the guitar perfect intonation all over the neck. So what that means is that I'm going to show you. When you're playing a chord, it's perfectly intonated on the whole fretboard. So you can, if you're playing a C chord, you can play it up here without having to tune the guitar to the chord up here. So that's really cool. And many people ask if it's actually hard to bend with these frets because they're so crooked, but I don't really feel any difference at all. So that's the True Temperament fretboard. And also going to show you a bit about the Evertune bridge. There is an awesome video on the Evertune webpage in detail on how it works. But I'm just going to show you some short bits of it. It has floating saddles. So there's a system at the back with springs holding a spring for every saddle and module. So what that means is that the actual saddle is floating. So you can see as I'm bending, the saddles are moving with the bending, and that helps the guitar to stay in tune. And you don't use the tuners at all to actually tune the guitar. You use the bridge to tune the guitar. So what you do is that you, where's that thing? I have a small tool. Looks like this. They use to tune the guitar, but when it's in tune, it will stay in tune. It's like a normal guitar. But another feature that's pretty cool that I'm interested in, because I'm a pretty hard picker. When I'm picking the strings, and that's why I use long scale or extended scale guitars, because when I play in lower tunings and on thicker strings, on the shorter scale guitars, when I pick the note, it goes out of tune, like it goes sharp at the point of impact, and that sucks when you're recording, and you're definitely going to have problems with low tuned guitar with fixed strings and short scaled. So that's why I use longer scale guitar, because that helps the lower tunings and the notes to stay in tune, and it sounds a lot better. But with this bridge, it actually helps you if you're like a metal rhythm player like me. You're hitting the strings hard. You can ease up on the tension of the saddle, and the string won't detune whatever you do to it. You can actually watch me bend a note here, and the string won't go out of tune. Listen and watch. Pretty cool, right? At some point, the saddle will go to its limit point and it will bend. No, not there, but there you go. So if you're a hard rhythm player, you can dial down the tension of the saddle, and you're always going to be in tune. So together, these two systems, the True Temperament and the Evertune bridge, really makes for a cool, very innovating kind of way of playing guitar.
Coming to you once again from Austin, Texas for Keltner & Cole, and today for VGS guitars, Texas guitars and VGS guitars. VGS guitars are made in Europe by actual Europeans, and they come with, you are not high on crack, True Temperament fretting system. So we're talking about intonation here on a 25.5-inch scale.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, well, actually, the great thing about this, for those of you who have not seen these before, is that a fellow named Anders worked 12 years of his life with intonation experts to try to do a temperament system for a guitar neck so that the guitar would be in tune all the way up the neck. And they've done a really good job. A lot of my pro friends have checked this out, and everybody agrees that the tuning is really happening. And way past the 12th fret, you can play complex chords and actually have the guitar in tune, which is incredible, because a lot of times you'll tune open, especially in critical situations like studio situations. You'll tune open, you'll go, oh, everything's great. You'll start playing something up high and you go, that B string's a little out. Well, the B string's not out. It's the intonation on guitars inherently is just, you know, limited as to what it is, the fret system they have. So this is fixing that. Now this is a VGS guitar with the Tommy Denander signature model. So he is a fellow, if you have not heard from him in the States, basically he is a fellow who's played on all sorts of albums. He's worked with Toto, he's worked with Kiss, he's worked with, you know, you name it. There's a lot of guys over the years, and he's very well known in his home country, and he is an incredible guitar player. This particular guitar has a flame maple top, humbucker in the bridge, 2 singles, 5-way switch, right? So you got full humbucking, you got in between tab, I think. That one by itself, these two, and then that. All Schaller hardware. Look at the tuners, isn't that cool?
They are super cool.
The locking tuners,
They're
right?
beautiful.
So it's a beautiful sounding guitar, and one that you can get through Texas Guitars here in the United States, who distribute VGS. Now VGS makes this model, they make another model for Tommy that has EMGs and an Evertune system in the bridge rather than a regular Schaller bridge.
Right.
So look, it retails for $3,200 US, and this is a handmade, European-made guitar from, you know, Tommy Denander, who's played with Jimmy Page, Toto, Michael Schenker, Yngwie Malmsteen, Backstreet Boys, and Yngwie Malmsteen. Now that's one.
Wow.
I'd like to see them together at last.
Yeah.
Yngwie and the Backstreet Boys on stage together, right? Yeah. So Texas Guitars is run by our friend Ola, who is Swedish. He's so Swedish in things. And he's helping this wonderful company, this German-based company, get their guitars out into the world here in America. And look, this thing sounds really good. Do me a favor, would you step on that GS 124?
That would be the Jetter GS 124?
Yes, please step on that or push it with your hand, and that way people can hear this thing rock like a man in a manly way.
I would be more than happy to.
That GS 124. Ready? So look, great sounding guitar for rock, blues, jazz, country, whatever you got. You got all this pickup combinations. You got DiMarzio's on here. You got a beautiful flame maple top, Schaller hardware, 5-position switch, and you get them in America through Texas Guitars, Ola over there, or you can call Keltner and Cole. We'll help you out as well. VGS guitars, they're great. I mean, I really like it. It's like $3,200 for a European-made guitar. It's a great feeling, great sounding guitar. We're going to be showing you some more stuff from VGS very soon. So Texas Guitars, VGS Guitars, Keltner and Cole, hit us up. We'll be happy to help you buy one of these things.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
What's the signal chain?
Oh, don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Astor-up cable, VGS Tommy Denander model Astor-up cable. Goes to the pedal board, but all that was on was that GS 124. Everything else was off.
That's a Jetter GS 124.
That's right. And then it goes up to the Park 75 through the Park 212 cabinet with Austin Speakerworks KTS 60s. And look up above that. We are taming that Park a little bit with the Aerocom attenuator. Jeff at Aerocom got us a wonderful attenuator, and I'm really loving it because it's saving my hearing. Then that goes over to what microphone?
Sennheiser 421.
Woohoo! Then over to the ever popular Warm Audio Tone Beast, which now appears in every one of these videos with Keltner and Cole, along with the Warm Audio WA76, down to the 003, into Pro Tools, and sometimes we have the Echo Boy and a little reverb like this. And sometimes I mix that back so it doesn't make you mad. So there it is, VGS Guitars. Check them out. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
ドイツの VGS というブランドの、ギターを紹介します。RADIOACTIVE TD スペシャルプロというモデルです。最も特徴的なこのブリッジはですね、Evertuneシステムというブリッジです。各弦が、独立して、いるというのがまず一つ。どういうことかというと、詳しくはそのデジマートのレビューを見ていただきたいんですけども、各弦にですねスプリングがこう配置されていて、こうベンドした時にもね弦がチューニングが変わらないという、簡単に言ってしまうとそういうものです。でどうしてそういう風になってるかというと、こう張力に対こういうベンドチョーキングですね、チョーキングしても音程が変わらない、すなわちロック式のチューニングとはちょっと異なるんですけども、こう音に対して決められたチューニングをキープするような構造になっています。例えばですね、今私がちょっとチョーキングしてみますけども、ほとんど音が変わらないですね。もちろん弦は少し揺れるんですけども音程感は変わらないと。これがこのEvertuneというシステムで、さらにこのシステムの面白いところは、ダウンチューニングなんかをした時にもですねテンション感が維持できるというポイントがあります。今もそうなんですけども、全弦1音下げしてるんですけどもテンション感は十分にあって、こうだいたいチューニング下げてしまうと腰のなくなってしまう6弦なんかの音もかなりはっきりと出ます。さらにですね、もう一つのポイントはこの指板を見ていただくと分かるんですけども、フレットの形状ですね。このフレットはですね TRUE TEMPERMENT という、フレットの打ち方なんですけども、こうかなり湾曲した面白い形をしてるんですけども、音程感をキープする、オクターブというかピッチですねをキープする、ためのフレットで、ファンフレットっていうこう広がったりこうまた扇状になってるフレットもありますけども、あれのちょっとバージョン違いというか、やってること要は同じようなことなんですけども、こうピッチ感を良くしようとするための手法です。で一見するとすごくこうなんかこう違和感がある見た目なんですけども、実際のプレイアビリティというか弾き心地は全然普通のフレットと変わらなくて、コードを押さえる時も普通に押さえられますし、こう制覇しても普通に押さえられます。実際の音なんですけども、先ほどのこのEvertuneのユニット、これがですね、ボディバッグにかなり大きくざくり加工が施されて搭載されています。でそのことによってですね、まずこのブリッジの鳴り感がまるでこうストラトのシンクロナイズドトレモロのような、スプリングのこう強振があってですね、サスティンがすごく感じられる。でプラスして、生鳴りの派手さもあるというところが一つ面白いポイントだと思います。それともう一つはですね、この3弦4弦の鳴り方ですね。ちょっと歪ませてみます。こう今みたいに弾いていくとですね、だいたいこう強振レゾナンスの問題でどうしてもこう音がかぶってくる部分があって、こう抜けが悪く聞こえたりするんですけども、このシステムの多分二次的な作用というか、それによってこう各弦の分離が非常に綺麗であるということ、それと先ほどの、思想動画でもありましたけども、クリーンの音程感というか音色の広がり方がすごくいいです。それもやはりこの各弦独立していて、ブリッジがこう隣同士の隣り合わせの弦と共振しないというのもポイントになってくるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。こう今みたいなフレーズだと少しこう弦同士がこう共振し合って気持ち悪く聞こえる部分があって、それがギターの良さでもあるんですけども、まるでこうボーカルのオートチューンでですね、こうピッチを無理やり修正したかのようなちょっと言い方が悪いですけど、すごい人工的な音に聞こえるというか、ある種の音楽においてはとてもいいギターのサウンドに聞こえるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。今までの50年代から続くエレキギターの歴史の中で、新しいアイディアというかテイストを盛り込んだ ギターだなというふうに思います。ブルースロックギタリストはあんまり選ばないかもしれないですけども、まさに今求められている音楽というか、特にそのデジタルが発達してきて、打ち込みが入ってくる、キーボードが入ってくる、そういう中でこう存在感を発揮するギターの筆頭とも言えるサウンドなんじゃないかなというふうに思います。もちろんチョーキングしてこう音がちゃんと変わるようにセッティングとかもできますので、普通のギターのようにも使えますし、今、僕が説明したようなちょっとこうベンドしても音程が変わらないようなセッティングというのも本当に簡単にできます。弦も普通の弦が使えますので、ちょっと次のステップにこういうギターを買ってみても面白いんじゃないかなという方も多いと思いますので、ぜひこの動画を参考にしていただいてギターの魅力が伝わればなというふうに思います。
Bonjour, voici aujourd'hui la VGS tenue Denander spéciale. Me croirez-vous si je vous dis que cette guitare est un désaccordable et qu'elle garde les notes toujours justes? Non, eh bien vous avez tort, car c'est pourtant la pure réalité. Et voilà, toujours en accord. Étonnant, non? Cette guitare représente le haut de gamme de la marque VGS. Mais je commencerai d'abord par vous parler des options réellement révolutionnaires que cette guitare radioactive embarque à son bord. Tout d'abord, il faut savoir que le chevalet Evertune maintient constamment la guitare accordée par un système composé de 6 ressorts qui compensent instantanément et automatiquement toutes les variations de traction. Les mécaniques n'opèrent pas de façon conventionnelle. Lorsque vous tournez cependant celle-ci, en montant ou en descendant, vous disposez de 3 points comprenant un point central, sweet spot, et 2 autres nommés backstop et bandstop. Sur le point sweet spot, les pontiers du chevalet sont amenés en position dite de flottement et les variations de cordes sont automatiquement compensées. Impossible de tirer vos cordes. Ça ne marche plus. C'est dans cette position, avec cette petite clé en forme de guitare, que vous étalonnez votre guitare jusqu'au prochain changement de corde. La position bandstop débloque comme par magie vos cordes et vous pouvez tirer vos cordes tout à fait normalement, comme on a l'habitude de faire. Et peu importe la violence, votre guitare reste toujours accordée. Magique. Position backstop, le système de compensation est hors service et votre guitare s'accorde normalement. C'est-à-dire vous utilisez vos mécaniques comme vous avez l'habitude de faire. On peut donc passer en drop D, en open de Ré. Et on est toujours accordé. Le True Fretting System propose un calcul élaboré des écarts de fret entre elles, ce qui leur donne de curieuses formes pour en optimiser au final la justesse. Ces deux très ingénieux systèmes sont installés sur le fleuron haut de gamme des guitares VGS, le modèle RADIOACTIVE Tony Denander signature. Un instrument aérodynamique constitué de bois sélectionné, une finition hors pair, un manche fin en V qui procure sur ses curieuses 24 frettes un jeu qui ravira les cordistes comme les solistes. On dispose de deux simples bobinages EMG SLV et surtout le fameux et célèbre humbucker EMG 85 qui fait des ravages en distorsion. Croyez-moi, cette guitare met un flou artistique dans les neurones. Impossible de la désaccorder. Je la tiens d'ailleurs par les cordes. Regardez-moi ça.